Hello everyone, myself Marathi, welcome you all to this math video session. In this video, I'm going to deal with linear pair of equation under two variables, right? So, as I have been explaining in all my videos, the real life application I have taken from geometrical shapes, I went to banking sector, I went for shares, everywhere we went on. So let us apply the linear pair of equation under savings, right? General savings, right? As you all know, so whenever we deal with the savings, we deal it's in terms of ratio. What is the ratio in which you are saving? So before that, let's come back to the point. What is the meaning of savings here? Saving is nothing but expenditure or income minus expenditure. Whatever the total income, whatever you are getting from all the sources, if you take away the expenditure of certain period of time, then we get the savings. Suppose assume that I'm having something like 1,000 rupees of income per day, right? And I have an expenditure of 700 per day, then 1,000 minus 700 is nothing but 300 is my savings. That's what the savings means. But please remember, whenever we are dealing, we are talking about two things here, right? Savings is nothing but we are talking about income and expenditure. So what is the ratio of the income and what is the ratio of expenditure? From there onwards, we should be able to calculate the savings. So to make you better understand, we are taking a sum here. Let's come back to this one. The ratio of incomes of two persons, we are taking with the two persons here, right? We are talking about the savings, expenditure and income. Now let's think on that. So the ratio of incomes of two persons is 9:7, right? We are talking about income, right? Incomes of two persons, let us take the first person as A and the second person as B. Right. So the incomes, the ratio of their incomes is in the ratio of 9:7.1. Means A's income is in the ratio of 9 and B's, the second person income, is in terms of 7.1. Now let's get back to this one. What else he says? Their ratio of their expenditure is in the ratio 4:3. 4:3 means A's expenditure is 4 and B's expenditure is in the ratio of 3. 4:3. Okay, so we got the ratios of incomes and we got the ratios of expenditure. So just now I said savings is nothing but income minus expenditure. So as we are dealing with the two persons and two ratios, right? Now let us think about the savings. What is the savings they made? If each of them manages to save 2,000 rupees, come on, A is also saving 2,000 rupees and B is also saving 2,000 rupees. Okay, we got it. Now the question is, find their monthly income. He is asking about the incomes of first person and also the second person. Hope you are able to understand. Let me recapitulate the question. We are having two persons, A and B. We are talking about savings, right? So what is the meaning of savings? Obviously, income minus expenditure. So now, as we are dealing with two persons, right, we are getting the ratios of the income. Ratios of their income is 9:7. Right, A's income is in terms of 9 and B's income is in terms of 7. Now expenditure. Expenditure is in the ratio of 4:3. Means A's expenditure is 4, ratio is 4 and B's expenditure ratio is 3. But the logical point is both of them are saving 2,000 rupees each. Okay, so as I said the formula, right, savings is nothing but income minus expenditure. Okay. So to make you better understand, I'm going with an example for you guys. So assume that we are dealing with some amount of money. Okay, we are dealing with some amount. We don't know the amount. Or let's go. Let's the amount be something like 1,000 rupees. Right? Yes, 1,000 rupees are there. Okay, so this is the savings of both A and B. There are two persons by name A and B. right? So savings or whatever it might be, the income of those two persons or the money what they are having or the savings, it is in the 1,000 rupees. Okay, now what I said means I'm talking about the ratio. How to calculate the ratio? What does the ratio mean? I'm explaining you that. So I am sharing the money whatever I have in between A and B, something in the ratio of 3:2. Just I am giving an example. Not it is irrelevant to the exam question. Just to make you better understand. I am having rupees 1,000. I am planning to share between A and B in the ratio 3:5. Okay, so I have decided. But how to divide that one in the ratio of 3:2? 3:2. How? Then the logic says like this. The logic says like this. A's share is equal to, right, whatever is there, that is 3 out of what is the total? It's nothing but 5. Okay, what is A's share? Right. What is 3 plus 2? Totally how many shares are there? 3 plus 2, 5, right? Out of 5 parts, A is getting 3 parts. That's the meaning of that. In the same way, what is B's share? B's share is out of those 5 parts, B is getting 2 parts. That's what it means. So, because of that, what we are able to understand, as the ratio is in terms of 3:2, I have to break that. I have to divide that 1,000 into 5 equal parts. That's what the point is. Okay, 1, 2, 3, see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, as the ratio is in terms of 3:2, right? So, if you add them up, 3 plus 2, total what? 5. So, first you divide that whatever it might be into 5 equal parts. Okay, I have divided. Now, right, if 1,000 is divided by 5 equal parts, each part consists of what? Each part consists of 200. It's nothing but 200 here, 200 here. Everywhere it's nothing but 200. That's the meaning. Okay, so what is said? A is getting 3 parts of that. What is A's share now? A's share is nothing but 600. Fine. Now, what is B's share? 2 parts. 2 parts. It is nothing but 400. Okay. Now, what my point is, whenever we are dividing in terms of shares, right, the ratio, we should know what is the unit value. Unit value. Total it is 3,000. How many parts we made? As it is 3 plus 2, 5 parts. Right. If you break that into 5 parts, what is the unit value? Right? If you know the unit value, here in this example, unit value is nothing but 200. Right? Each part works. Each part's value is 200. Now I can calculate. So A is getting how many shares? 3. Means 3 into 200. 3 into 200. 3 into 200 is nothing but 600. In the same way, what is B's share? 2 into 200 equals 400. So here the main logic is, what is the unit value? So how did you get the unit value? The total amount is there. What is the ratio you have? 3:2. Total is 5. I have divided that entire money into 5 equal parts, right? So the total money divided into 5 equal parts, what's the unit value? 200. You got it. You got it. Means if you know the unit value, we can find out what's the actual amount. What's the actual amount? How did you get the actual amount? Ratio into unit value. What is this? What is this? It's nothing but ratio. Times, what is the 200? Unit value. You have to remember. R means 3 is nothing but ratio times unit value. Right? You got it? So if you want to know what is the total amount A is getting, right, he will be giving in the ratio, but you should know the unit value. If you know the unit value, then you can calculate what is the amount A is getting. For example, suppose this is something like 2000, not 1000, 2000. Okay. Then what might be the unit value? Right, what might be the unit value? So obviously 2000 divided by 5, it's nothing but 400, right? Each part is nothing but 400. Now instead, if I say I didn't let you know what is this now, I don't know what is that now, I don't know what is that, but unit value, how much you got? 400. Now, but the ratio we know it, right? Then can you please tell me what is A share? Yes, 3 times 400, 3 times 400, which is nothing but 1200 out of the 2000. Why? Because we already know the ratio, that is 3 times unit value. What is the new unit value? 400. That is 3 into 400. 3 into 400 is nothing but 1200. So the main important thing in the question, he has given the ratio. Okay, right? If you know the unit value, then you can easily find it out what's the total amount by using the formula. What's that? Ratio into unit value. Then we'll be getting the total amount. Here 3 into 200 is 600 in the first example. Now 3 into 400. Why 400 here? Why? Because unit value is 400. Is it clear? Now, when we don't know the unit value, in the question, he didn't give any unit value. But if you know unit value, then we can, as the ratio is known, we can multiply and we can get it. Right? If the unit value doesn't known, then you take it as X. That's the main point, right? So here he is talking about, he has given 2 ratios. The first ratio is in terms of incomes and the second ratio is in terms of expenditure. Alright, he has given the ratio here and he has given the ratio there. But as the ratio is there, but we don't know the unit value. Is it that? So let's assume the unit value or unit value of income as X and unit value of expenditure as Y. That's the very important. Let's consider that one. So let unit value of income be, let's take it as X. Unit value of income is X. That's the point, right? So as the unit value of income is X and he has given, and what he has given, right, 2-person incomes are in the ratio 9:7. 2 persons, right, incomes ratio. What is the ratio he has given? It's nothing but 9:7. Okay, so that's what I said. Let the unit value of income be X, and as it is given, 2 persons income is in the ratio 9:7. Right? Then we know the formula. Just now I said to you, we know the formula. We know that, right? Total amount equals, just now I said to you, ratio times unit value, right? Income ratio times unit value of income. This is the formula what we are having. Just now I said to you. Now, basing upon this formula, which implies A's income. What is A's income? Right? Yeah, right? Income ratio. What is income ratio of A? It's 9. First one. And unit value of income. What is the unit value of income? It's X. So which implies 9X is A's income. 9 is the ratio, right? I am talking about the first person. This is a first person and this is a second person. You can label it as, let the 2 persons be A and B here. Now which implies B's income. What is B's income? So unit ratio. What is the unit ratio? Income ratio, right? Income ratio is 7 and unit value is nothing but x. So, which implies it's nothing but 7x. So, incomes of A and B, right? We are talking A's income is in the ratio of 9x and B's income is in the ratio of 7x. Right. Now, let's go. Till now, we were dealing with incomes. Now, let's go for the expenditures now. Now, let's write unit value of expenditure. Let's take it as y. Yeah, here incomes we are dealing in terms of x and expenditures let's deal in terms of y. Right, let unit value of expenditure be y. And what is the ratio? 2% expenditure ratios. What are the 2% expenditure ratios? It is given as 4:3. Right, 4:3. Now again we know the ratio. Now we know that total expenditure is equal to the same thing what I said, right? Is expenditure ratio times unit value of expenditure. Total expenditure is equal to the same thing what I said, right? Is expenditure ratio times unit value of expenditure. Here total amount also you can say, or total income also you can say it as. If you are, it's easy for you to remember. Total income and here total expenditure. This is the formula relating. But what we want, we need A's expenditure and B's expenditure, which implies A's expenditure equals, what is the ratio, right? 4 is the expenditure ratio and unit value of expenditure is y. So we are getting it as 4y. That is A's expenditure. Now it's nothing but B's expenditure. Right. What is the ratio here? It's nothing but 3. And what is the unit value of expenditure? It's y, which is nothing but 3y. Alright. Hope you are able to understand. I said you why we should know the unit value. Without unit value, no. But here in the sum, as we don't know the unit value, we are considering, right, unit value of income as x and unit value of expenditure as y. And the ratios of the two persons' incomes is 9:7. Therefore, 9 times x and here B's income is 7 times x. In the same way, unit expenditure is y and the ratios given are 4:3. Therefore, A's expenditure, because of the formula, A's expenditure is 4 times y and B's expenditure is 3 times y. Now, we got the ratios, right? So, 9x is A's income, 7x is B's income, right? 4y is A's expenditure, 3y is B's expenditure, right? But now, after income and expenditure, please focus on savings. Why? Because income minus expenditure is savings, right? So, what he has given in the question regarding the savings. So, right, what he says, each of them saves 2,000, right? That is what is given. Savings equals rupees 2,000 for each, for A and B. As we have taken the two members as A and E, savings is equal to 2,000 for A and B. That's clear. But what is savings? We know that. That's the point, the savings. We know that, right? Savings equals, what's that? Income minus expenditure. That is what, right? Income minus expenditure. If you go along with this one, right? What is A's, right? Right, we know, then A's savings. What is A's savings? That is A's income A's income minus A's expenditure equals A's savings. This is what we know. This is the formula. A's income minus A's expenditure equals A's savings, right? Now, just now we got it, which implies A's income we calculated in terms of 9x minus what is A's expenditure? It's nothing but 4y equals what is the saving? Both of them are saving 2000. Row A. Here also we take it as 2000. So, this is equation 1. I repeat, so both are saving 2000, right? What is the meaning of saving? Savings means income minus expenditure, but we are talking about A's and B's. So A's savings is nothing but A's income minus A's expenditure is equal to A's savings. So income we got in terms of 9x, expenditure we got in terms of 4y. So which we are getting is nothing but 2000. Now in the same way, if you relate B's savings, then B's savings, right? B's saving, just now he said he is also saving something like a 2000. Then straight away 7x minus, right, 3y equals 2000. This is equation 2. That is nothing but B's income, that is 7x, minus B's expenditure, that is 3 into y, minus 2000. So we got equation 1 and 2. Now what we are supposed to do? Let's solve these two equations so that we can get the value of x and y. So, but the beautiful thing, verification. Without verification, no answer. Right. What is it? Solving equation 1 and 2. Solving equations 1 and 2. Right, 1 and 2. But we know when we are using elimination method, the easiest way, what I have chosen, 7, 7 and 3. What I am doing, the first equation, right, we are having 9x minus 4y is equal to 2000. Right, what I am doing, I am taking the quotient of x here, I am multiplying to the entire first equation. That is 7 into equation 1. 7 into equation 1. So what I am getting there, it's nothing but 63x minus 7 4s 28y equals, if you are multiplying with the 7, it's nothing but 14. This is what we are getting. Right, this is, so what I have done, I have taken the quotient 7, I have multiplied with the entire first equation. Now I am taking the quotient 9, I am multiplying the entire second equation. So what I am doing, so 9 into second equation. So what I am getting there, so 9 7s again 63x, right, 9 3s 27y and 9 2s 18. We are getting like this. It's cool, right? As you all know, we change the signs, minus, we change the signs, whatever we have. Then straight away we cancel here. And here it is minus y is equal to minus 4000. Okay, now if you multiply with a minus on both the sides, y equals 4000. It's cool here. But y is nothing but unit value of expenditure. But the question is unit value of income. Let's substitute this in any one of the equations. So substituting, right, y is equal to 4000 in equation 1. What is equation 1? 9x minus 4y equals 2000. Let's plug in 9x minus 4 into 4000, right, equals 2000 here, right? It's nothing but 9x minus 16,000 equals so and so. Now if you simplify, 9x equals 2000 plus 16,000. Right, 9x is equal to 18,000. Right, 18,000. X equals 18,000 divided by 9. It's nothing but x equals 2,000. X means, what is that x? It's nothing but the unit value. Unit value of income is nothing but x. But the question is, we need to solve A's income and B's income. Right? Then, right, A's income. A's income, right? As I said you, what is A's income, right? Which is nothing but ratio, right? Ratio of income times unit value of income. That's the formula, right? So what's the ratio we are having? 9, and just now unit value we consider it as X, but now X value we got it as 2000, right? 9 2's 18,000 is nothing but A's income. A's income is 18,000, but we need B's income also. So it's B's income, right, equals, what's that? 7 into X, which is nothing but 7 into 2000, which is equal to 14,000. Okay, so the conclusion, what we are making the conclusion? A's income, we can make the conclusion here, right? A's income equals, what's that? A's income is 18,000 and B's income equals 14,000. It's rupees here. Okay, now if you want to verify that one, so we got A's income and we got B's income. We have to verify this one. What is the procedure to verify? So what's the value of Y over what we got? It's nothing but 4,000, right? So what is, let's plug in, right, this and 2,000 in any one of the equations. So 9x what we got? 18,000. You can verify straight away here. Right, 18,000 minus 4 into y we got 4, it's nothing but 16,000, right? If you subtract what we are getting, it's nothing but 2,000. So that you have to write it down in steps, so that we'll be getting the proof or the verification of that one. So this is a beautiful ratio sum which is very important for you for any competitive examination, but the process is finding the unit value. Ratio into unit value is the total. Hope you are able to understand. Thank you. In this channel, I have been placing both math and science videos.